What if the only way to save the children is to sacrifice the people you're trying to protect? That's the impossible question at the heart of From Season 4, Episode 8, and it may be the moment that finally defines Boyd Stevens as a leader. For 4 seasons, Boyd has done everything he can to keep the town alive. He's fought monsters, lost friends, buried loved ones, and carried the weight of every death on his shoulders. But now, for the first time, the town may have a real chance to fight back, and Boyd is the one standing in the way. Let's break down why. Everything begins with Jade's discovery. After his bizarre mushroom-induced vision in the previous episode, Jade finally understands the layout of the underground tunnels. More importantly, he discovers where the children's bones are hidden. These aren't just random remains. Ever since Tabitha's visions and the revelations surrounding the sacrificed children, it's become increasingly clear that these bones are connected to the origin of the town itself. If there's a way to break the cycle, free the trapped souls, and maybe even get everyone home, it probably starts here. The problem? The bones are buried inside a monster nest. Boyd immediately recognizes the danger. Sending people into underground tunnels with only one exit is practically a suicide mission. If the creatures wake up before everyone escapes, there will be nowhere to run. But Jade isn't ready to quit. Using clues from an earlier vision, he realizes something fascinating. The roots above the children's burial site eventually grew into the mysterious bottle tree. If the townspeople can dig up the bottle tree from above while another team retrieves the bones from below, they could create a second escape route. It's actually one of the smartest plans we've ever seen on From. For once, Jade isn't chasing random symbols or half-understood visions. He's connecting pieces of information that we've been seeing for multiple seasons. The tunnels, the children, the bottle tree, it's all connected. And yet Boyd refuses. At first, his reasoning sounds logical. Jade has no backup plan. If anything goes wrong, people die. But let's be honest. This isn't really about Plan B. This is about Boyd. Episode 8 quietly reveals just how broken Boyd has become. His Parkinson's symptoms continue to worsen. His hallucinations are becoming more frequent. And perhaps most importantly, he's still haunted by Abby's death. After his argument with Jade, Boyd experiences a series of horrifying visions. He sees Kenny dead. He sees Tabitha, Jade, and Donna bleeding out in the woods. He even finds Ellis dead beside Abby. These visions aren't random. They're manifestations of Boyd's greatest fear, failure. Every person Boyd sees dead is someone he feels responsible for protecting. That's why Jade's plan terrifies him. Not because it's reckless, because it might actually work. And if Boyd approves it, he'll have to accept the possibility that some people won't come back. This idea is reinforced during his conversation with Father Khatri. Whether Khatri is a ghost, a vision, or something else entirely, his message is clear. Boyd cannot save everyone. For years, Boyd has tried to carry the entire town on his back. But leadership isn't about preventing every loss. Sometimes it's about making impossible choices for the greater good. And that's where the episode becomes incredibly interesting. Because while Boyd struggles with fear, the man in yellow appears to be struggling with something else entirely: concern. When he confronts Tabitha near the end of the episode, he doesn't threaten her immediately. Instead, he warns her. He tells her that digging up the children's bones could either save everyone or unleash unimaginable suffering. That warning feels important. The man in yellow has spent the entire season manipulating events from the shadows. So why would he try to discourage Tabitha now? There are 2 possibilities. The first is that he's lying because the plan threatens him. If the children are truly the key to ending the town's curse, then recovering their remains could destroy whatever power he has over this place. But there's a second possibility. What if he's telling the truth? What if the children's bones are acting as a seal? What if removing them doesn't free the town, but releases something even worse? It's exactly the kind of twist From loves to pull. And honestly, that's what makes Boyd's decision so fascinating. He's not choosing between a good option and a bad option. He's choosing between action and uncertainty, risk and fear, hope and catastrophe. Can Boyd save the children? Maybe, but Episode 8 suggests that saving the children was never the real challenge. The real challenge is whether Boyd can finally accept that every path forward comes with a cost. Because if the town is ever going to escape, someone will eventually have to make a choice they're not ready to live with. And right now, that someone is Boyd Stevens. The question isn't whether the plan will work. The question is whether Boyd can find the courage to let it happen.